Hey there! Welcome to Dive Bar Comedy. I am Wild Joe.
This is GT.
And we have a very special Halloween special for you all today.
Yeah, it's Halloween, so get down and eat my candy. It's Halloween, so get down and eat my candy. Trick or treat. I want your sacred
Okay,
treat.
GT, why didn't you sing your song? We had a show on Halloween. I think it's our third year in a row that we had a show on Halloween, and you didn't sing your Halloween song.
I just when you're doing comedy, when I was just
We're getting interrupted by our baby. Our baby daughter is talking about Halloween candy here. It's making Daddy lose his train of thought.
listen.
Your Halloween candy?
Yes.
Okay.
I always sing my Halloween song every year, and I would try to book myself everywhere. I would go out to Tucson and Portland and do my Halloween song. And when you're booking shows, you're out there and you just
No, forget about that. You had a perfect opportunity. You had the stage. It was your show. You didn't even think about it. You didn't even think about doing your song. What happened?
I was just gonna go up there and do my comedy. That was like the first thing I did, and then I was off the stage.
But you could have opened the show with your song.
I should have done it, maybe.
And closed the show with your comedy or something
I
like that.
should have done it. I was thinking maybe I could do it at the end, but the end was all kind of lame.
People start to leave at the end.
Yeah.
I had to leave early, but I almost texted you. I was driving, though. I should have texted you or called you anyways and reminded you, do the costume contest. Do the Halloween costume contest.
You were going to tell me that?
Yeah, as I was driving, but I was on the freeway, so I couldn't text, and then I forgot.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know.
And we forgot to do that, too. That was a special part of
we
Halloween.
We did it last year.
We did it last year.
Yeah.
If we had to do it this year, this year, honestly, we only got about 50% dressing up participation from our comics.
I don't know, man.
Adults are not as big on dressing up, I guess.
Yeah, I should have told people to dress up.
Well, you shouldn't have to tell people to dress up on Halloween.
You know, last year I did, and did I play my Halloween song last year?
I don't remember that, but I do remember a lot of unicorns. There were a lot of unicorns last year.
I used to do my Halloween song at the Comedy Store almost every year, and people used to love it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like a festive song.
Yeah.
There's no Halloween songs. So, anyway, for people who have not heard it, look up It's Halloween by GT.
People used to talk about it for a whole year straight until next Halloween came around.
It's a lot of fun. It's Halloween. Get down and eat my candy. So we had our first Halloween with the kids. We had the babies, and we tried to take them trick-or-treating this year. That was our first time.
Yeah, you were dressed in your referee outfit.
Yeah, I was a referee. You were a pirate. Say that again?
Eat my candy, Mom.
So you were
Eat my candy.
That's
our little daughter
Playboy
talking.
Referee outfit. Tell me about your Playboy referee outfit.
I have a store online, or I
did. It has a Playboy sign on it.
Okay, the Playboy sign is a ripoff, right? First of all, that's illegal licensing because it was made in China. It was made in China.
I bet
they didn't
you
pay.
went to the Playboy Mansion.
I have been to the Playboy Mansion. That has nothing to do with.
You've been to the Playboy Mansion?
What? Okay, we're getting a lot of input from our baby daughter right now. She's just almost 2. She was talking about China being broken. No, I had a Halloween costume store online, HalloweenCostumeLA.com. I had so many costumes that I imported from China, and I haven't done it for the last few years. And I just have a few left over, so I go through my box of what I had never sold and just choose what to be each year. So I had that left over. It just happens to have like a Playmate, like that. What is it, a bunny or whatever the symbol is for Playboy? But it's illegal. They're not allowed to use that Playboy sign. They put it on there because they're Chinese. They don't care about copyright infringing costume.
Oh, wow. Now, so what do you think about Donald Trump cracking down on all that crap?
I think it's good to crack down on it, but you really can't control China. I mean, how are you going to stop pirating in China? They used to be selling bootleg CDs and DVDs now. I don't even know if they still use that technology, but now that people are over CDs, they're still selling bootleg purses, bootleg, all kinds of stuff. They steal all the copyrights from the U.S.
Yeah.
They make everything. My friend used to have. She was in charge of getting sneakers for Skechers, I believe. They were all being made in China, and she had a shoe line, and she would go out there. They'd manufacture everything in China, and then they really don't even need the Americans. Once they get your design and they have all the manufacturing equipment, they don't need you at all. They can just do it on their own. So I'm sure they make their own stuff for their own purposes.
Yeah, that's why Donald Trump is putting a tariff on those things. So
yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
If he put a tariff on a lot of the products. Now they're American-made products are selling because there's tariffs on those Chinese-made goods.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I would pay like maybe $7 for a dress and then have it shipped over. So it would cost about $3 for shipping. So it cost me about $10 to buy a dress, and I would sell it for about $29.
Right.
So now, if I were to buy it again, I haven't been in that business for a while. If I were to buy it again, and what do they have, like a 50% tax or something? So it'd probably be up to like $15. So, yeah, maybe it opens the doors for Americans that can compete.
The noodles I distribute on the side. I have a side job. It's distributing noodles. Before, let's say I used to buy it for $12. Now we buy it for almost 14 something. It went up over $2.
All right.
So
like 20% or so.
Yeah. So it went up like 10% every 3 months. And now a lot of my clients, they're like, I could buy American. It's the same, way better.
Is the quality better?
Quality's way better. Consistent.
Yeah, and also American,
Chinese,
you can
Chinese
trust
products don't have consistency.
Plus, you don't know what's in it. You might think, how do they make this? They're one of the most polluted nations. You don't know if they're putting something poisonous or weird into your, the clothes a lot of the clothes come smelling like poisons because they use a lot of insecticides and miticides and stuff on their clothing because they don't want bugs living in the fabric. So when you buy stuff from China, it smells like poison.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, if you have like reams and reams of fabric and stuff, you can't have bugs living in there. And so they use all kinds of stuff that we might not be allowed to use.
Yeah. That's what a lot of my clients who are restaurant owners, they're like, oh, I don't want to buy Chinese made, baby, because of those reasons. And, because Chinese, they put all kinds of things in them. That's what I
you don't know what's in there. You don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But you can't, a lot of the replicas, it's hard to control, but it all comes down to how we enforce it. If we enforce it right, we can get our companies to work. And
you can't enforce China. You can't
whatever
control
that's coming
China.
We have to. Well,
it's the American importers, I guess, that you'd have to really crack down on.
Copyright infringement and all that stuff. Seems like Donald Trump knows what he's doing as far as
they can still steal our copyrights and sell stuff overseas, as long as they're not selling it back to us. The tariffs are helping as far as them selling it back to us, at least.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right, but what about the show? I missed most of the show. I had to run home to the babies because they were having a rough Halloween. We tried to do Halloween, but they slept through the whole thing, and we could barely even drag them out trick-or-treating, so that was pretty rough.
I have we went trick or treating, and it was my first time going trick or treating in decades. Maybe it's been 30 years since the last time I went trick or treating. It's fun. Trick or treating. It's fun, but I think if you're going trick or treating, go around your own neighborhood because people around your neighborhood know who you are, know your kids, and go trick or treating in your neighborhood.
It's a fun way to meet the neighbors.
Yeah, don't go trick or treating in Toluca Lake. I'm gonna go trick or treating in Toluca Lake. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, on your street, for example, at least half of the houses were black, with no porch light, nothing. They want people to know, hey, do not knock on our door. We do not have candy. You know, so there were only a few houses that were decorated. They just weren't in the Halloween spirit.
Yeah, I understand Toluca Lake. Everybody's in the spirit because everybody out there seems like every neighbor seems like every house had all kinds of, like, I felt like you feel like you're in Disneyland or no, you're in Knott's Berry Farm or some sort of like a fright thing.
But I felt sorry for, you had this one guy.
You walk around your neighborhood. Our neighborhood's boring.
No, but there was one guy
but
on your street.
You want to meet your neighbors,
That's true. And we met this guy on your street who had like a full-on setup on his front lawn. I felt sorry for him. He had like a 15-foot ghost or something, and he had a TV screen. Yeah, he had all this stuff going on, and no trick-or-treaters. And we got there, he's like, take 10 candies, take 20. Like, nobody's coming. He goes to all the trouble of decorating, and there's no trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, there's times where we have a lot of trick-or-treaters. There's seasons. I mean, there's a season.
Well, he even said that the reason
Halloween where we don't have nothing.
No, well, here's why. He said that he was the one that got all the trick-or-treaters a few years ago because he flyered every house in the neighborhood and said, we're doing it big this Halloween. You guys need to participate. He said a couple people got mad and didn't like it, but on average, everybody else
got mad.
A couple of the neighbors are like, screw you, we're not doing Halloween. But most of the neighbors participated, and you guys, he said, we're getting 40 people because he has 2 kids. He said, we're having 40 people come trick-or-treat, so make sure you're ready for it. And most people liked it, and they got in the Halloween spirit, but a few people just didn't participate at all.
That dude seems like he was really into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to, you know what? I like to open my door and give kids candies.
Yeah.
But don't leave a whole bunch of candies in front of your door and what happens is kids, they just come and think that you don't want to open the door. They just pick those candies and just leave.
That's true.
We
had a few houses like that where they were decorated, but they didn't want to stay home for Halloween. They were probably out partying themselves.
Right.
So they just left a bowl on their doorstep. I've done that one year, and the whole bowl got stolen by some teenagers. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was a fun show, regardless of whether you did the contest and sang your song. We had a good time. So I hope.
Well, next year for sure, I'm going to sing my song, and then I'm going to do the contest, and I'm going to do the whole Halloween thing big time again.
Yeah.
Because I used to perform big time at every Halloween. At the Comedy Store, and I promoted my songs on radio and everything. It's just, people have different versions of that Halloween song out. But, I'm just like, because Halloween just comes and goes.
Yeah, it's fast. You got to be ready for it. But anyway, we had a good time. So I hope everybody listening enjoys the show. These are some of the highlights from our Halloween show the other night. And we had a lot of fun and festive comics. So take a listen.
Yeah.
Attention all drinkers. Attention all drinkers. Do you like a smooth tasting vodka that goes down with no burn? How about Global Vodka, straight from Italy? Check it out. You can find it at global-vodka.com. Not only does it have a smooth, great taste, it also is gluten-free and organic for you health nuts. So try Global Vodka. You can find it at global-vodka.com, or next time you're in LA, check it out at Universal Bar and Grill.
Hey, this is GT.
And Wild Joe. We are here with Grace Balint on Halloween night.
Woo!
Yeah, Halloween. So, I saw you at the gym.
Yeah, I'm kind
You
of
work out
gym
at
rat.
24-Hour Fitness.
I usually go to Equinox, but I had to park there that night for business reasons and didn't feel like walking to Equinox. I'm that lazy. I didn't want to walk an extra
Wait, you
block.
belong to both?
I do.
Okay. I used to belong to LA Fitness, and I got this deal for $19 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, if I never quit, I could just have $19 a month forever. But then, like, I wouldn't go for years.
Well,
So I finally quit.
I
Because that's so cheap that I was like, oh, big deal if I don't go. But I just stopped going. So.
I could beat that. 13 years ago, LA Fitness now. It's 24-hour fitness. They kind of screwed up, and I said, oh, wait a minute, blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, we'll offer you a deal. $700 for 3 years. So it's like $21 a month. It is $49 a year for the rest of my life.
Wow.
$49.
No wonder.
Is that 24-Hour Fitness?
Yeah,
and I
no
said,
wonder.
wait a minute, what about inflation? And they said, oh no, here's your contract, $49 a year for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
No
they told
wonder
me
you
about
didn't
that.
quit.
They
You
told
should've
me
done
about
it.
that.
You should've
They
done
told
it.
me about. I said I don't want to come to the same gym for the rest of my life.
But then there you are, still there.
And how much have you paid since then?
And there's different locations. It's not like one
It's
gym.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
But they terminated that contract.
Well, they got rid of it. They had to. I mean, inflation.
They terminated it. Yeah, right. It doesn't exist
You missed your
anymore.
chance.
Are you still
I
paying?
have it because I signed the contract, $49 a year.
That's
for
why
the
she
rest of
belongs
You still
to
pay
Equinox
$49 a year?
too.
I do. And I go about once a year, so it's worth it.
Yeah. And honestly, if you pay for classes each, they're like $20 each when you go to like yoga or Pilates or any.
Yeah.
Pilates is like $40 each. It was so expensive. I'm like, oh my god, it's like $200. You get like a few classes, like 8 classes or something.
I don't even like Pilates. I'm a sweat. At the end of the hour, I'm like,
No,
did I do
it's more like toning. It's not something
Yeah, you
sweaty.
get burned, but then at the end of it, I'm
Yeah.
like, I didn't do anything.
It's firming and toning.
I think it was lower at one time, but they brought up the price, right?
I don't know.
24?
I don't know. Oh, I smell a cigarette smoke.
People
That's
are
why you're
smoking,
coughing.
We're
And
next
we're
to the door,
outside,
even though it's
and we're at
illegal.
least 20 feet away, but
They are
it's
not.
blowing directly this way. Maybe 10 feet.
We're downwind.
So, it's Halloween. You have an official Halloween costume.
I do.
What are you? You have a witch hat.
I'm a starving actor who can afford a real costume.
You're festive. You're wearing orange and black. This is how I dressed in the daytime, and I often dress in the daytime on Halloween. Is like just wearing orange and black. I'm not wearing like a costume, but I'm celebrating just with the colors.
Well, they're cool colors. Orange and black look great together.
I never would wear it on another day, but yeah, for Halloween, yeah. GT looks great.
Yeah, I'm a pirate. I'm back to being a pirate after 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I haven't seen you yet as a pirate, so this is all new to me.
know,
What happened to your eye patch?
Eye patch.
Yeah.
I got surgery. I went and got surgery and fixed my eye.
Okay, no, a pirate's supposed to wear an eye patch. Anyway, all right, we better get in with. There's a lot of people coming and lots going on, but
It's gonna be great.
where can people find you online, Grace?
You can find me using the hashtag #TheSparklyComic, not sparkling, sparkly, on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks, Doc Grace.
Thank you.
Hey guys, you need a party tent, you need a commercial tent, you need a tent because you have no garage? Well, log on to webtentsale.com, WEBTENTSALE.com, and check out our site. This site is designed for commercial tents, party tents, and anything but camping tents. So if you need a tent because you have a party and you will need to buy it instead of renting it all the time, you're tired of throwing your money down the drain, well, go to our website, webtentsale.com, and check it out and order your tent right now.
When this wonderful woman comes in and says she is clearly someone from another wonderful place, a God-loving American, clearly legal, or I'd have a problem with it. You ready? Can I get a clap, 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 clap? And put your hands in there for Grace Balint.
Well, thank you kindly. It's nice to be in the company of another Southerner. Although I must say I'm an actual Southerner because I'm actually from Atlanta, Georgia. Which, for some reason, Atlanta, Georgia is considered the bottom of the South. Which you may be confused, because I, as a child, was often confused. Because if you look at a map, Florida is even more south than Atlanta, Georgia. But Florida is not considered the South. Because if you've ever been to Florida, you know it ain't Southern. There's nothing Southern about Florida. It is like a different country compared to Georgia. Not really sure why, but that's just how it works out. So, hi everybody, my name's Grace. You can find me on social media using the hashtag #TheSparklyComic. I like sparkles. This is my very first time doing stand-up. Woo! Here at Liquid Zoo. Oh, thank you. This is my first time at the Liquid Zoo. And when I first heard the name, I thought, Liquid Zoo, does that mean like all the animals on display are melted? Yes. How is this place still in business? What about PETA? Should I tell PETA this place exists? So I'm like freaking out for all these melted animals on display. And I thought, no, that can't be right. A zoo is where things are on display. You go and look at them. If it's a liquid zoo, maybe there's like bottles or some sort of containers of liquid that are on display. And I was right. Looky there. Look right over there. All those bottles of liquid are on display. It is a liquid zoo, ladies and gentlemen. It is a liquid zoo. So I often don't understand things people say. I'm a little slow. It's really embarrassing. I don't understand things people say, things people do, song lyrics. It's really embarrassing because my first language is English. So I have no reason not to understand things people say. And I've been very well educated. I have a bachelor's degree, I have a master's degree from an international university, and I graduated magna cum laude, which is Latin for I didn't have a social life for 6 years because I was always doing homework, studying, or making a schedule for the next week's homework and studying. And I just don't understand things. I feel like half the time I walk around going, huh? For example, I go to yoga class, and I've been practicing for most of my life. So the words I'm about to speak over you have been spoken over me several hundred times. Grab on to opposite elbows. Why do they feel the need to specify opposite? Because look, it is impossible to grab the same elbow. You can only grab opposite elbows, right? Why don't they just say grab your elbows? And they think someone really is going to do this and try to grab the same. Seriously, people, seriously? I don't understand that. I really don't. Another thing I don't understand is when people say, you do you. People say that to me and I think, ew, that sounds disgusting. I don't want to do me. I want to get married and let my husband do me. I mean, doesn't that sound like more fun? Yeah? It's even worse when they say, you do you, boo. I think, what is this boo? What are we, ghosts? Why are we calling each other boo? That is so stupid. And I feel like we as a society have finally caught on to the fact that boo is stupid. And now we're saying the much more sophisticated bae. B-A-E. I'm not even sure if that's how you pronounce it. Is that how you pronounce it? I see it on social media all the time. Is it bae? Anybody know? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You do you, bae. Another thing I don't understand. Anyone remember that song? Right about now. The check it out now. The Anybody remember that song? I'm dating myself. Does anybody know what that lyric is?
Funk Soul Brother.
Thank you. Okay, for like 10 years, I thought it was the Funk's Yo Brother. And I wasn't really sure how the funk could be Yo Brother. But then I thought, well, it's funk music. It's funky. I don't really understand funk music. I'm a classical musician. But then one day I Googled it, so I was curious. Oh, the Funk's Soul Brother makes so much more sense. Light bulb. So nice. Another thing I think we need to get rid of, that doesn't make sense, is when we say someone was murdered in cold blood. If you've ever been to school, you know that we're 98.6 degrees. It's pretty freaking hot. 98.6? Oh my goodness. So how could you murder someone in cold blood if their blood's like almost boiling? When they already had been dead for like 3 or 4 days, so their blood should cool off to like actually be cold. We gotta get rid of that expression. We also need to figure out why it is that if we are 98.6 degrees, why is it when we go outside in the summertime and it's 98.6 degrees, we're like, I'm melting? Because we already are that temperature. I mean, what is up with that? It does not make any sense at all. If anybody understands that, please explain it to me later. I don't know. It's so weird. And that was my time. Thank you guys so much. You've been wonderful.
Hey ladies, you want some hot deals on sexy styles? Check out everydaysweetheart.com for everyday great deals on cute and sexy outfits, clubwear, mini dresses, leggings, sexy lingerie, and guys, feel free to stop by too and find something hot for the girl of your dreams. That's everydaysweetheart.com, and for 10% off, use the friend code TAKE10. That's TAKE10. Thanks a lot.
All right. We are here
At the Liquid Zoo with a known comedian called Geezer.
Yeah, I'm known in the alleyways. Hi, I'm Geezer.
We
How
are
are
in
you?
an alleyway.
Yeah. Is this just audio or is this video as well?
It's audio.
Oh, it's just
So
audio.
you're
Okay,
gonna
so you
have
want
to describe yourself.
So I definitely have a face for audio, so I'm glad this is just audio. Would you like me to describe myself, or would you rather have GT describe me
No,
in his
describe yourself.
honest opinion?
Okay, first of all, tonight happens to be Halloween. Are you in costume? I've never met you
I'm
before.
going as a drunk homeless person. That's as a fat homeless drunk person.
I don't know how you normally dress.
I'm not really homeless, but where I live, I should leave and just fucking be homeless. I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood, baby, but it's not. It's okay.
What part of the LA?
Northwest Long Beach. I came a long way for you, GT.
You know what? Honestly, Long Beach. Why is it the hood? It's by the beach.
No, my part
get
is
it.
because other parts are amazing. I'm in Northwest, and it's hoodie, and I'm from Brooklyn. I know the hoods, and it's kind of hoodie. So yeah, it's
Snoop Dogg, LBC.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, I'm too fat to do a crip walk.
You know what?
So, but the Bloods, how about they don't have a dance? No one ever fucking talks about the Bloods dance.
Were you there when the
Wow.
fireman got shot?
You're right.
In the face?
No, but I heard the last 2 nights there was 2 parties and 2 shootings. So
This is
over
a
there.
comedy show, you guys.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk about pedophilia.
Uh-huh.
Shall we? No. Okay.
Wait, before we did this, before we started recording, you said there were some things that you could never talk about, and one of them was pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, and I know that whenever I do my joke, I used to have a joke about pineapple on pizza. I stopped doing it in L.A. because in L.A. people were like, pineapple on fucking pizza. Half of them love it. Half of them worship it.
Well,
It's like the number
it comes
one.
with the Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
It's called a Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, so that's people from Canada or the Midwest. They think that's pizza.
Where are you
But if you
from?
go
Oh,
to
you're from
Italy or you go to New
Bronx.
York, you go to the 2 pizza capitals of the world, they'll laugh at you. What country are you guys from? What
Do
country?
they sell
I'm
pineapple
from
pizza in
Northern
Italy?
California.
Hold on. What did you say, GT?
Do they sell pineapple pizza in New York?
They do, but they just started to appease the fucking tourists. But the real New Yorkers wouldn't touch it with
It's
a 10-foot pole.
called Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's a Hawaiian thing.
Look, I don't look down on people who eat citrus on their fucking pizza. I don't look down on it. But I really fucking hate it when people play with original shit, like tradition. When people obscure tradition, it's a problem.
Fusion. So you hate fusion
In
foods.
comedy, it doesn't even work. When people like look at Hannah Gatsby, like even though right now by saying this, if anyone hears this, I'm never going to work in this town again. But fucking Hannah Gatsby, she's evolving comedy, and to me, that's not evolution; it's devolving it because there's not offending anyone. There's no friction in her comedy, so yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, fuck Hannah Gatsby. No, I don't know.
Don't fuck her. I just
No,
I
I
would
don't know who
never.
it is. I
Even
don't know
though
who
look
it
at
is.
me, I kind of look like a male version.
Sorry,
of her.
I don't know
Oh,
who it is.
she's she's the most famous SJW comic in the world.
SJW.
W.
What's that stand for?
She's the most famous progressive comic in the world.
What does
Hannah
SJW
Gatsby.
mean?
Even Mr. C
Wait,
hates
what's
her.
SJW?
Even Mr. C.
As a Trump
Yeah.
supporter,
Wait,
I don't like SJW.
But what does
because they-
SJW stand for?
Social justice.
No, it
warriors.
doesn't. It stands for so many Jewish women. That's what it stands for.
So many Jewish
Yeah.
women.
Oh, wow.
Or slutty, janky.
I've never even heard of this.
wankers.
Where am I?
And then that's what you gotta understand as a Trump
Social
supporter. You gotta
justice
go
warrior.
forward. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
Do you
changes
guys
lives.
have a lot of psychos listening to this podcast, or not
I
so
don't
much?
really know much about the people that listen because they never write anything. They just listen secretly and they never respond or say anything. So I don't even know who they
Okay.
are.
So you
But
have
they're
no
across
psychos?
across the world, and so it could be anyone.
I
Who
feel like
knows?
you guys have a bunch of psychos listening to the show, and I want to tell all you psychos, there's hope for you all. Just don't listen to your family, and don't worship any god, and that's it, and you'll find something.
Okay, so Geezer, you have an interesting name. I don't know if people will be able to find you if they Google you. How can people find you online?
I've only been doing comedy like 11 months, and they can only find me on Facebook because it's the only social media platform I've ever been on because I'm not hip. And,
How do they find you?
And I won't go on Instagram because I won't show my pictures. They can just find me as Geezer.
That's it?
Like an old geezer, like someone who's
They'll
dying.
find you with just that?
Yeah, like a dead, people who can't have erections anymore, people who have gray hairs
Well,
everywhere.
you're much too young to be a geezer.
Yeah.
But you'll grow
I'm a
into your
geezer.
name. Don't
yeah,
worry.
I'm a geezer.
All
You'd
right.
be surprised.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Wild Joe.
Hey guys, you need flooring because your floors got messed up during their last party. You need flooring because your dog urinated all over the place and it's all brown and stained and it's buckling and it's warping because of your dog. You were out doing comedy. No one was home. Well, log on to selectflooring.biz. Selectflooring.biz. B-I-Z. And hit them up. Call them up. Say, hey, what your situation is.
So when you're ready for this next comedian to come to the stage, You goddamn right you are. So can I get a clap, 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 clap for the old man? He got a T-double-E-C-E-R. It's the geezer. Give it up for your host, Mista See. Come on. The only motherfucker I know that knows where my mama's G-spot is. Besides me, because I'm from West Virginia, motherfuckers. I didn't even know there was a comedy show happening here tonight. I just used the bathroom here because I'm homeless. Don't feel bad for me, motherfuckers. Feel bad for the dude who used the bathroom after me. That boy's MIA. My girlfriend is a hooker. True story. True fucking story. It's sick. She wants me to refer to her as an escort. But I'm old school, motherfuckers. If you suck a dick in the back of a Chevy, you a hooker. When bitch comes home, I be smelling the leather seats on her. All my boys always ask me, Geezer, is it hard to date a hooker? I'm like, son, that shit is easier than passing your GED. And by the look of it, looks like half the people here did. Hail Trump. Hail Trump. My career's ruined. First rule when dating a hooker, always wear a condom, even when you're not fucking. Like tomorrow night, if I was going to take my hooker/girlfriend out to an Ethiopian restaurant, and then afterwards we were going to play hacky sack and shit, I would still be wearing a condom. You know why, motherfuckers? She's a hooker. Rule number 2 for all the hookers here, and we know there's a lot of them. Rule number 2, when dating a hooker, it seems obvious enough. Never leave your wallet, jewelry, and keys alone in a room with the bitch. And rule number 3, when dating a hooker, get a hobby, motherfucker. Bitch is gonna be gone many nights. My demo is right here. This is my demographic. Young alpha males right here. Here's my demo. You motherfuckers can go watch Oprah. That is my impression of Adolf Bartholomew Hitler at the dawn of World War II. I've been schlechten after! I've been Juden schlechten! I've been schlechten Juden! Mussolini stiften? That is my impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger after he fucked the maid.
If I do this, I'm gonna die. Because that's how I constantly feel. Like, I really want to touch my mustache.
Don't ever do 300 milligrams of edibles before performing in front of vultures and Satanists. They will eat you alive, motherfuckers, unless you have a soul of steel like the geezer. You with the whore, girl at the bar. You with the whore. Don't pretend you don't see the geezer. Pretty girl with the pink horn on your head. Is that a dildo as well? Does it double as a dildo? Because men are hard to find these days. Because I want your attention. I've never had attention of a beautiful woman such as yourself. Look at the man next to you. The pretty Justin Bieber looking like man next to you. I want to be like him. Do not blame me. Not you, I'm talking about him to the left. The dude to the left. The black dude. He looks like Justin Bieber, motherfucker. Lay off me. All right, motherfuckers. It's been a great time. Oh, by the way, let me do a plug. If you guys want to catch me next week, I'll be doing a gangbang on Hollywood and La Brea at 7:30 in the morning. But you know what? We already got a bitch. We just need more dicks. So come on, motherfuckers! You ain't got nothing better to do. I'm Geezer. Another round of applause for the Geezer. Goddamn. I tell you one thing, I feel much better being a Trump supporter right now. I'll tell you that.
LA residents, are you tired of slippery floors? Are you afraid you might slip on your tile? Well, check out tightgripla.com. It's a local business coming out, surveying your floors, and treating it with a non-slip solution, a semi-permanent non-slip solution that will keep your floors safe, whether in the rain outdoors or indoors in the kitchen or bathroom areas that sometimes get wet and very slippery. So if you want safer floors and to not get injured while you're just walking around, check out tightgripla.com.
Hey there, we're here with Michelle
Malizaki.
Wow.
Let me guess, that's Chinese.
No, it's Japanese.
Japanese.
You don't know the difference between the names? Zaki and
Kawasaki?
Yeah, like, that's a Japanese.
I know. Just
like
come on,
Suzuki.
just messing with you.
Yamashiro, that's a restaurant, right?
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
That makes me hungry.
You know, just messing around.
Teriyaki.
Yeah, teriyaki. That rhymes. So, how long have you been in the U.S. then?
Many years.
Okay.
31 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow, have you ever been to Japan yet?
Last summer.
Wow.
That's the first time you went there?
No, just
Okay.
I've been back.
That's
many
good.
times, yeah.
That's good. You don't neglect it.
No, my parents are there.
Oh, well, I'm glad you go back. That'd be really rude to
but
just
my
leave and
dog's
never come
dead.
back. Oh.
Not because
well,
my
dogs don't
parents
live
eat
as
them.
long as people. Well,
What does dog taste like?
Chicken.
Oh, stop.
Chicken.
No, because she mentioned it first.
Really?
Chicken? It tastes,
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever had one?
Okay, I'm Japanese.
That's
I don't
a Chinese
eat
thing.
She
dogs.
mentioned it.
That's a Chinese thing.
She mentioned it. I don't know.
You don't know the difference between Chinese and Japanese.
She mentioned about the dog.
No,
That's
I don't.
That's not a Japanese thing.
I don't eat dogs. I eat whale.
Yes,
Whales?
Whales. That's
What does
Japanese.
that taste like?
That's Japanese.
Chicken.
Chicken?
I bet it probably tastes like turtles.
Turtles. I never had turtles, so I don't know.
What does rhino horn taste like? No.
Horny?
All right. Well, I'm sure you haven't eaten all.
Have
the
you ever
things.
had
Stereotypes.
Have you ever had sheep testicles?
Is it good?
You probably have.
I'm Armenian. I've had sheep testicles.
But who gets the testicle out of the whole sheep? How do they decide who gets to eat the
What
testicle?
it tastes like? It tastes
Wait
like
a second. The testicles are fairly small. There's a table of 10 people. They're cutting up a sheep, and they're like, "Who gets the testicles? Is it like given to like somebody who really needs it? Is it given to like somebody
What do
who's
you mean
like
who needs
ambitious?
It? Like, I need to replace my testicles.
No, you know, I mean, I don't know, like you need some machismo, or I mean, how do they decide who gets to eat the testicles out of all the whole sheep? How'd
my
you end up with
grandma.
them?
I think my
Your
grandma.
grandma ate it?
Was
My
it like
gra-
the special
my
part? Like
grandma,
I'll
I
save the
think
special part for
she
you.
baked it or something. She like cut it up in pieces.
It must have been small. I mean, it can't be that big. And then she's like, I'm going to save the testicles for my sweet grandson, GT, so he could grow into a man.
I've had
man
fish
now.
I've had sheep testicles and I've had chicken organs.
Have you ever had chicken testicles?
Chicken testicles. Never seen. No.
I don't know if they
Do
have
they
them.
have them?
I'm not
Rooster
sure.
testicles.
I kind of doubt it.
Do Japanese people eat
chicken testicles?
organs, chicken organs?
Pianos?
No, you know what? My friends,
Like
they
the
do
lungs
eat bone,
and
like
the-
bone broth
and the heart.
stuff, right?
The heart.
I don't know.
They're more into
Chicken
seafood.
heart.
Is that a gizzard? Is that gizzard?
Yeah, that's what it's
yeah,
called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people
Our
I
Japanese
like it
are
for
more
some
into
reason.
seafood,
I like
right?
it fried. I
Rice
like
and
to like
fish.
chew on it, like it's some sort of a gummy bear.
Oh, well, okay.
It's
I don't know.
kinda
My Filipino friend, she always eats bones. You know, like the
Like a boner.
whatever's inside the bone and bone marrow.
Oh, the marrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be good for you.
I think it is.
Yeah, like
but
collagen.
Yeah, I don't even know how you open a bone, but she knows how. So, anyway.
Anyway.
All right. Well,
Well.
we're off topic here.
What are we supposed to talk about? Halloween.
It's
Happy
Halloween. You look like a warlock.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh wow.
Regular clothes.
Underneath your.
And then I was like walking out, and my kids are like, "Mom, are you wearing a garbage
How many kids do you have?
Two.
Are they in
kids.
LA?
Yeah.
Where else would they be?
How long you been doing comedy?
I did improv before. I had like many improv teams, and I was the booker. It's a long story.
Oh, wow.
I
Booker
was
at the
the booker.
improv?
No,
booker,
improv comedy.
Improv teams. I had many teams, and then like at first everybody gets excited.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody shows up. And
Yeah.
then like 6 people, 4 people, 2 people.
Oh, the people that are on the team
yeah.
start dwindling?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
like, okay, whatever. And then I get new team, and then like
I
same
see,
thing. So
I
I'm like,
see.
okay, fuck you guys. I just gonna do stand up.
Yeah, then you can do it by yourself.
So
Well,
I've been doing
you're-
stand up for 2 years.
But improv's good because you can roll with the
Improv
punches.
was fun because all the scenes were sexy.
Really? A lot of sex scenes?
Of course.
Well, if you're
Improv?
improving.
Yeah, it's improving.
So what happened? You end up
And you
doing
don't get disease.
So okay, do you end up making out with this guy just improving?
Yeah, it's improving, right? Like it's
Oh, JT's about to sign up for improv.
yeah.
I'll
I'm
be like,
missing
what's
out.
wrong with
Well,
this?
there are more guys than girls.
Well, just
horrible.
improving.
That's why I was doing it.
Oh wow.
That's why guys join yoga.
Oh.
Did you ever end up hooking up with any guys that are doing the improv?
Oh my gosh, I used to have a minivan,
Uh-huh.
and all those guys wanted to see my minivan, but
Oh, that's like GT. He has a big cargo van.
oh,
I've had sex with a girl inside
In a
my cargo
cargo
van.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never had.
With a comedian, and she was like, "I've been everywhere, done everything, but never done it in the van."
Really? My
Me
ex-boyfriend,
neither.
when I was 19, he lived in a van, and we had sex in the van all the time.
Wow.
Parked outside of different random streets, and one time an old man came up and knocked on the window and got mad at us. He says,
What?
he had the cops with him. The cops. And they said, well, it's not doing anything now, but a few minutes ago it was shaking and rattling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's embarrassing. It's real embarrassing. Anyway, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, Michelle, where can people find you online, and people that are listening?
I am on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, at Malizaki.
How do you spell that?
I know, MMALIZAKI. Malizaki.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
And
love
also
it.
I have a comedy duo
Okay.
called La Big Dynamite. It's a Japanese super idol comedian duo.
All right. Cool. Well, people will have to check out your interesting duo shows.
Wow.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you.
So you ready for this next motherfucker coming to the stage? I like this next person coming to the stage. We got the Eminem coming to the stage. She's got a beautiful name, and she may also be from another place. But you know, as a Trump supporter, I don't judge. I don't judge. I love every American. I love every last one of you. Hell Trump. Hell Trump. So can I get it together? Give me a clap, 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 clap for Michelle Malizaki.
Thank you, Mr. Trump supporter. Yeah, I am Michelle. Thank you. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Hi means yes in Japanese, and that's how I sound like in bed. I'm gonna talk slow because I have nothing to talk about. It's Halloween. It's too scary. doing the same thing as Mr. See to kill some time. I'm so sorry. I am almost 0 right now, but in December I'll be almost 100. Did you know? When I was 49, I was like really worried that when I turn 50, I'm gonna be almost 100. I should have known better because I should be good at math, but I was wrong. 51 is almost 100. 50 is almost a 0, so we are almost a baby. But in December I'm going to be 51, so I'm going to be almost 100. But that's okay, because I tell people I'm 34. Because I am 34. B. Not really, with extra stuffings. I mean, and so ladies, I guess not yet, but when you hit certain age, start using your bra size. You could be 36, 38, 44 would be a little stretch, but you'll never be over 46 in LA. And besides, that's what guys care about anyways. Not him. He's like, oh, I don't fucking care. 1, 2, that's all I care, man. I got a bill for my mammogram. It was $481. $481, I know, right? I mean, it can't be right. I have an insurance, I have a job called housewife. I know that job is kind of scary. I don't know, scary? I don't know. You know, I got this job at this job interview in Marina del Rey at Starbucks. Took it, but I was always looking for a white guy on a white horse. But he never showed up, so I got this white guy on a silver Volvo. It's been 18 years. I know, that's because I don't know how to undo stuff. And I thought if I marry an American guy, I'd be speaking English better. But he's a rocket scientist, so we don't talk. We just exchange pie charts that explain my accent. I mean, I don't know. It's okay. During the election season, I go to Trader Joe's and nobody asked me to sign anything. They're just like, oh, you could just go. Well, go back to my mammogram bill. It was $481. And I got insurance, so it can't be right. So I called them up. And the lady answered the phone and she said it was $481 because it was not a regular mammogram. It was a 3D imaging. I'm like, 3D imaging? Ma'am, I know you can see them over the phone, but there's no way you could get 3D out of these babies. And I think that lady felt really bad for me because she called me back and she said, I asked the doctor to go over your chart and you only owe us $5. $5? I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. And she's like, well, no problem, because it only took a few seconds for the doctor to go over your chart because there's nothing much to see. 481 to 5. I mean, can I at least pay $10 for the pair? My boobs used to be plentiful. Yes, because I breastfed both my kids till they were 8 months old. I mean, breastfeeding is really hard because women are not like soda fountains. You can't, turn us on and off. And we only come non-carbonated breast milk. And I look too serious. No. Well, because I used to look more loose, but now I'm married to a rocket scientist. I have to talk smart. So what happened? Oh, and it's my dream to have big boobs, and my dream came true when I had the baby. I could be anal sometimes about my weight, so I weighed myself before I went to deliver the baby at the hospital, and 2 days later when I came back, I weighed the same. It's like the 9-pound baby was stuck inside of me, right? And then he moved out, but he left all the furniture behind. How come all this weight? And then the next day, the mystery was solved. I woke up, I looked myself in the mirror, and boom, boom, my little lemons turned into melons. This real cleavage. I was like, wow. I also had another dream that I wanted to pee standing up like a little boy atop a fountain. And that dream came true too. I did the secret thing. You ask for it and you get it, or you get something even better. And a couple days after I got my melons, I was taking a shower and listening to Andrea Bocelli, and all of a sudden my melons started squirting milk in 2 different directions. Conte partiro, tsunami per mari, che oroso. I was like the fountain at the Bellagio Hotel. In Las Vegas, it was so much better than little teen boy atop a fountain. And my husband is a rocket scientist, so he got really excited. He's like, whoa, the one on the right has more hydraulic pressure than the nozzle on the left. My baby turned 14, and he accuses me of being competitive about everything. And I said, really? About everything? I never told you I have bigger penis than you do. And he says, yeah, you do. I saw it in your drawer. I gotta find a new drawer. Well, thank you so much, Michelle.
There's our show again. Dive Bar Comedy. Thanks for listening, people.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Our listeners are growing, and we're getting some consistent listeners. I'm really proud of myself and proud of you, Wow Joe.
Thank you, GT.
Yeah. We've been putting out the shows religiously every week.
Comes out on Tuesday nights. So check us out. Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, so our podcast is coming out every week, and you're doing a great job and punching them out,
Thank you. And come see us live.
Yeah, come check us out, man. It's only $10. And, if you want to be on the show, hit me up on Facebook and let me know. Or,
Comics.
Comics. Got to be a real comedian.
All right. So our next show is on Tuesday, the 12th, right?
Coming up November 12th at the Lotus Lounge.
All right. So check us out in East Hollywood at the Lotus Lounge, November 12th.